people they talk and say a Rolling Stone a person na pusher. And then talk say all work and no play in a Nigerian bank and I be that. And then welcome now to another Ubunga program. And they talk about UAC soccer lifelines, where we they telling all the etc things that we concern sports. And not be only me there here as usual. I deal with somebody when head this sane, when they normal. I deal with Biola for house. Biola, how you doing?
Yo, I did. Good to be on the show.
Yes, welcome. And then I they manage one person again here today, and then I they talk about Clint.
You never ask me anything.
I just talk.
Okay. Talk.
Clint. Greets people.
Okay, you have done waiting for talk. How do I say? Peace, but peace in the toilet. Keep Nigeria clean.
Okay. Plenty things where we go look inside and we go talk about what thing they happen now between Ikechukwu Uche and Keshi.
Coach, yep.
That is Ian Stephen Keshi. We go also look at Brazil, because like this now, like play. The World Cup done they nearly reach, and they are not really ready. They are not ready structure wise, maybe. Okay, and then also we're going to also look at when we get to the Catch Them Young segment, we're also looking at the under-17 boys. Plenty people now, some of them don't they come out, they go international clubs now. Yeah. They sign. We need to check that one. But make we just quickly take this break. Make we just drink some things then from UAC. When we come back, all of us here, the three of us go begin telling her all the etc things them where you need to know. Make you not touch that dial.
It's also love. Also love.
Okay, also love.
Thank you.
Will they come back?
Gala, my G, anytime, anywhere.
We bring to you Gala Tinkies.
Gala Tinkies there and it comes in peanut fruit strawberry roll. Gala Tinkies there and it comes in peanut fruit strawberry roll.
We the Tinkies, we have taken our offering and our promise to our consumers to another level. A level of fulfilling and refreshing taste, especially for our children.
Gala Tinkies came about after many months of research, experimentation, and consumer evaluation. It is a nutritious snack roll. It's hygienically manufactured to excite the taste buds and imaginations of our target consumers.
This Gala Tinkies is fortified with vitamins and minerals, and these are micronutrients that are very, very, very essential to the growing child.
Gala Tinkies there and it comes in peanut fruit strawberry roll.
Introducing Gala Tinkies.
All right, yes, it's still the UAC Soccer Lifelines, and on the pitch we have today Ikechukwu Uche and Stephen Keshi.
Yeah.
The big boss.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you. What thing they go on really? Because if you look at the team B, Ikechukwu Uche they do well as we they talk now.
Oh, yes,
for a team.
Absolutely, Villarreal.
Now, not be only that one. I don't think we have another striker as we speak as good as Ikechukwu Uche.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Before I talk, I want to explain this thing so everybody watching will understand carefully. Explain to me.
Okay, here's the issue. Obviously, Stephen Keshi has some misgivings about Ikechukwu's attitude. At the Nations Cup in South Africa in 2013, Keshi came off with the impression that Ikechukwu Uche is not, maybe I won't say not an integral member of the group, but because he wasn't playing well during that Nations Cup, he isolated himself. He essentially constituted some sort of, I'd say, nuisance value. The coach was talking about how he says some things on the bench, and when he's stuck on the pitch, he doesn't play according to instructions. And the coach feels that at this point in time, he doesn't want that kind of influence, negative as it appears, in his team at the World Cup. And the key thing for me is that the coach has laid these allegations about 3-4 times. Ikechukwu Uche has not uttered a word.
Hey,
now,
because I was about to say that.
Yeah,
because just like waiting with that other guy named Osaze.
Yeah.
Or then we get.
No, Osaze will say how he feels.
Osaze don't go na Twitter.
He go tweet.
He don't go Twitter. Go talk.
You get. So, the thing about Ikechukwu Uche is that you can look at him not saying anything and you can feel that maybe he has nothing to say. But another way to look at it as well is that he can indicate some level of acceptance of the coach's allegations, or if that is not it, there may be slight disinterest, because this is the World Cup we are talking about, and if your coach has some issues with you, you should be looking to resolve those issues so that he can go to the World Cup, because like you said, he's doing very well in Europe, and it's difficult to see how he doesn't strengthen the Super Eagles off the form is coming. I mean, he has 12 goals in Spain. That's a top league, and like you said, is our highest scorer in Europe. And so, not to take a player like that because of a misunderstanding. If it was for a footballing reason, yes, but it looks like this is about ego.
It goes beyond football.
Exactly.
Okay, but don't you also now think that Ikechukwu Uche should think of the World Cup, because that is every footballer's dream?
Of course, the thing is this, in my own opinion, because look, the coach is the coach, and we've got to let the coach manage. And if he says Ikechukwu Uche is not going to the World Cup, I think that the honest likes on Ikechukwu Uche to reach out to the coach and try and resolve, this matter, because the coach has grievances, and those grievances can only be resolved by only Ikechukwu Uche. A lot of people are, agitating that he should go to the World Cup, but that's not going to happen unless Ikechukwu reaches out to the coach and tries to solve this matter.
May we see as the thing will turn out.
All these things you people are saying, you fail to realize something.
That
the coach said one thing. He said that with major anger is the fact that Icheku was sitting down on the bench and saying small things. We have not known what those small things are. When you find out what those small things are, we'll know whether it is something we can allow the coach to deliberate on the issue.
But for the first time, Clinton, they talk sense.
It's not the sense because for the first time I thought about it. What if that man sat down there and said something pertaining to the man's family and familiarity? Believe me,
the familiarity, that kind of familiarity,
it is not going to be grievous. Ikechukwu Uche. Thank you. Go and find out whatever you said there. Unsay it. See you see World Cup. They are preparing the World Cup place. Prepare yourself. Honestly,
the sports minister. What's his name again?
Bolaji
Abdullahi. They don't finally come.
Ingo buy your own ticket, go Brazil now. Before, if I'm good. But now,
my brother, how did
say Brazil ticket cost.
My brother, you don't say that they always talk that if one person own no spoiler, another person own no go good.
Yes, so.
How the guy want they feel now?
The funny thing, what is making me laugh in this one is this. The former this thing. Where was he when he was watching the World Cup?
When he was watching the match,
the match
in Saudi.
In Abu
Dhabi. He was on top of one big hotel watching. Now he will have to pay for chalet somewhere along the road and climb the roof and see whether he can see over the fence.
But now the new person will go take over. We don't take over now.
Tamuno Danagogo.
Tamuno
Danagogo.
Okay,
a doctor of law, by the way, well-read man.
Yeah, but now football.
Doctor of law is the minister of sports. No, not minister of sports.
What is it?
How many ministers of sports have we had in Nigeria?
So far,
we've had 14.
No,
since 1999.
Since 99.
Yes, all of them were not ministers of sports. They are ministers of football.
Well,
because there is no other sports they know. Basketball irrelevant. Table tennis irrelevant. Taekwondo. The only taekwondo they practice that is relevant is by Aboro.
No, but we are doing well in Ludo and what?
Ludo and what? The
Snake
only
and
yes, snake and ladder. And thank you. Temple run. Ayo. Then temple run.
You know the thing is, it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate because I mean this is a huge country, and to think that pretty much everybody in the country will support just one sport is being, very, very myopic. Truth of the matter is that lots of Nigerians like football, but time there was where we're doing very well in athletics, we're doing well in boxing, we're doing well in table tennis. Those days, exactly.
Innocent Ebunike,
a lot of athletes.
And I even keep telling them, see, they banned Okada. That's the wrong move. They would have
Okada sport.
Don't you know bike race? What's the difference? Nigerian Okada men, look at if you go hospital, so many of them, years after they ban Okada, they are still there present in hospital. Hang leg, hang hand. Let me tell you something. We have a lot of Nigerian men willing to die for the country on Okada. Take them abroad, put them on power bike, they will win them all the power bike, everything. Because these people, wait, let me prove it to you. These people use ordinary Okada, even Keke now, they use it, to go and drive race with tipper. Come to the front, go to the back, go from under. One even wanted to go from under and come out from the other side because the street is going was this way. So, after his burial, they tried to explain to him that it's not that way.
All right, but let's just hope that the new sport minister will actually be a sport minister.
In fact, what some people are suggesting is that let's have two ministers.
One for
Minister of Football, Minister of Sport.
Thank you. That is the best.
So that other sport don't go just suffer at the death. You face football. You face Okada men.
I thank you.
Those boys they swim.
I can face them.
All those boys they swim for Ilaje.
Money where president don't keep for sports this time.
1.6 billion alone for World Cup.
For World Cup
only.
Mr.
President, when they come back, make we calculate that money. How we go take rich method? We will be right back.
Now comes the hard part. A number of players now see themselves as ready to take a risk in the lucrative crucible of Europe's big leagues. However, as far as their nation is concerned, they need to stay together, at least as a national squad, and progress to the next level. There will be the FIFA Under-20 World Cup, and then for some, the 2016 Olympics in Rio. There'll need to be plenty of planning.
All right, it's still USC Soccer Laff Lines, and we're still here. I still have with me, I see Abiola, the analyst, giving us all the etcetrams that we need to know about soccer. And then
the idiots give you all the things you don't need to know about the program.
Thank God you know.
If I'm not like that, how am I going to be your friend?
You're not my friend.
I am your friend, my friend.
You're not my friend.
How many of your friends are normal? Count one.
But let us quickly look at Catch Them Young. I'm asking you now.
Good.
Catch Them Young.
Is it the mosquito I'm catching? Let me know what I'm catching young. Because if I know the animal, I can tell you whether the venom is strong or not. Actually, catch them young. What was it?
The under 17 boys. Yes. Because they did so well the last time.
Absolutely.
And now, play. Those boys don't they move.
All of them they sign contracts.
They move.
Iheanacho
don't sign, and
Man City.
All of them.
Yaya don't sign. A couple of other boys, some don't go Porto.
But what were you expecting?
No, we're happy.
What was their aim?
We're happy that they are moving to Europe.
Exactly.
It's a good
now, they have to.
But now, you know me, they always stop this thing. Education, they important.
Oh, now your own mantra be that.
I've always said that. Talent, yes, if you run away from talent, but I beg education. Now, would they help them to sign those contracts? Hope say they no go sell off themselves. Because
not even the selling that is the problem.
What
is the disgrace on the country?
How?
Good. So many of them are not educated. So they are re-educated. That's re-educated. Their education done
Okay, education and forward.
Re-education.
That reverse.
That's reverse. And now let me tell you what I'm talking about. My problem is not even that one. But at least if you are going outside the country to play for anybody, just go somewhere and learn how to speak English. Before they ask you, how do you feel about the game? I feel about the game because the feeling is inside when the football I was playing, the ball and then goal. I like it.
You don't go YouTube.
No,
and you wear Nigerian uniform.
And you wear.
No, I see your point, and I also see Clint's point.
Thank you.
Truth of matter, and I say, just like you said, talent is crucial. But at this point, where you're signing contracts, you know, that's where the education will kick in, because you should be able to look at whatever contract. Because truth of the matter is that you can have an agent, you can have advisors. Eventually, you have to read and understand what you are signing. And if those terms don't fit what you think, you have a right to say, I am not signing.
And
that's what education, because it will be a shame for players as obviously talented as these boys to sign their future will never even start, to sign it all off.
You see what I'm saying? You are right, they have to read it, and I'm right, they have to say, I don't like it, I cannot sign. So imagine that they read it and they look and they learn how to read, but they don't know how to
because
speak.
enough players,
they don't know how to speak. They say signing.
There have been enough players in the past, too many. I mean, Philip Osongo, you can mention names who just basically signed their lives away. Because sometimes you are giving contracts not in English, but because they see a dollar sign and a couple of zeros,
they just see money for the front.
They will just carry calculator. How much is dollar? 164 times. They will give him a pen. No. I don't get. I want to operate.
Which is worse.
You understand? So
which is worse.
It's a moment like this that education kicks in, because you are able to read, you are able to understand, and you are able to make decisions, informed decisions. That's the key thing in education. So we are hoping that all of those boys, the contracts that they are signed are decent enough contracts. They are 17, so obviously they won't earn millions yet, but let us see a track to the millions. If you play X number of games, you should play in the first team, you should earn X amount of money. I mean, let's have an idea of where you are going, not just get stuck in Europe and be sending pictures, be loading pictures on Instagram.
Bottom line, under 17, go to school.
Go to lesson.
Sometimes following your heart takes a lot of sacrifice. Protecting your heart even takes a greater sacrifice of denying yourself the little pleasures of life. But the good news is, you can protect your heart without denying yourself the little pleasures of mouth-watering and tasty meals with Grand Pure Soya Oil. Grand Pure Soya Oil is made with high-quality soya beans rich in vitamin A and contains no cholesterol. So go ahead and eat to your heart's desire. Grand Pure Soya Oil is endorsed by the Nigerian Heart Foundation as the heart-friendly oil and now comes in a brand new bottle. Grand Pure Soya Oil, the heart-friendly oil.
Listen, 100 days, it's a long way to go. And it's a short way to go if there are still problems. But now, all problems are under control. And it will be, in 100 days, an exceptional good start for an exceptional competition. FIFA's World Cup in Brazil, the country of football, and they will receive this competition with open arms and full of their heart.
When I don't hear them there, Seblat I don't talk. No cause for alarm. So nothing to fear. But for me, if we get less than 100 days to go, you tell us nothing to fear, my brother. I get plenty to fear.
Yeah, of course.
Because if to send a Nigeria now, another thing they're going to talk.
Yes, so. I mean, we've been there before, Nigeria, when we were trying to organize the under 21 World Cup many years ago, 99 or something. We were here back and forth, you know, facilities are not in place, this one not in place. The key thing about Brazil is that FIFA do not have a plan B, so the World Cup must go on in Brazil. And so even though they have issues that they are trying to resolve, the PR speak. The information they will put out is that yes, there might be issues going on, but don't worry, everything will be fine. And it will be worrying because it's 100 days to go. The stadiums are not yet ready.
12. The
stadiums are not yet ready. We are hearing that broadcast facilities have not even been installed. I mean, these are things that by now they're supposed to not install them. May they go sleep for hotel.
Ha!
May they for don't they do test transmission. Right now, all of those things.
Make Nepa no go take like there that
day. Because if you look at a city like Sao Paulo,
yes, now
the biggest city in Brazil. Some of the biggest clubs in Brazil are there. They are building a brand new stadium.
Don't you know?
And the key thing for me is that the opening game of the World Cup will be played there.
Brazil.
Semi-final game will be played there. There are 6 games to be played in Sao Paulo.
That's why things are not yet in place because of the surname of the place, Paulo.
No.
Is it Nigeria?
Na St. Paul be Sao Paulo for Portuguese.
Polo now, not be Polo.
What do Polo?
Polo is.
So I mean, like Blatter said, no cause for alarm.
No cause for alarm.
No cause for yes. Don't you know why?
Why?
Because they've not fixed the alarm yet. So no cause for alarm. Once they fix the alarm,
that alarm.
The alarm is alarm. It is alarming to know that there is no cause for alarm when alarm is blowing. That's an alarming statement.
But the last time we did host World Cup, 1950.
Yeah, thank you. Who was here then?
No. Of course, none of us.
I was.
You were here.
I were.
You were
there.
I were.
The truth of the matter is that the demands of the World Cup right now are radically different. Absolutely different to what we had in those days. Right now, it's huge. You have the physical facilities. You have to install software. There's broadcast. There are commitments, to sponsors. There's also the influx of people who are coming in. We are hearing that over 1 million people will come into Sao Paulo during the period of the World Cup.
Exactly.
Pressure on hotels, on airports, on
pressure on the floor when they are marching the ground.
Not only that, the pressure on the bed too, because they will rent the bed to sleep.
I'm telling you,
yes, pressure on the bed.
So that side of the world might dent after the World Cup, dent inside because of pressure.
On the
to be pressurized.
The way you're doing your hand, so I'm suspecting that
why do your mind go elsewhere every time?
Why are you like this now?
Is it because it's Brazil?
Let's talk about Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo.
Why are you like this?
It's Paulo.
So okay, we're hoping that in about 100 days, when the first match will be played in Sao Paulo, the stadium will be ready. Everything will be good to go. And like I said, they have I think 5 other games apart from the opening game, and they have a semi-final. So it's in everybody's interest.
But somebody say Ikechukwu no fit. No one reply Keshi because they fear.
Maybe it's mouth odor.
Is that mouth odor? The English.
No, make it speak pidgin. Make it speak pidgin.
Keshi understand pidgin. Even Keshi understand Igbo.
I'm telling you, there are so many other. He can even do sign language.
He can ping it to him. Ping.
Or send a Twitter message.
Or make him mail out. Or Facebook.
We'll catch you again next week. We could not go anywhere. On behalf of Biola, on behalf of the same person.
Not half. On behalf of Biola, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. On behalf of me and on behalf of him too, because we are full.
We are not half.
How can you be half us?